Good morning, my friends. Happy Friday. Here we are again for another at-home virtual training. I do hope that what we've been providing you the last number of weeks has been a benefit to you guys and that you're seeing some good results from your work. So I have a total body set put together for you guys today, and I've incorporated a number of squats. I had put up a squat challenge for the month of June. And if it's not on the Men for Fitness page yet, you can find it on my page, Sheena Potts. And it's just something to keep some extra motivation going through the month if you'd like to join me. So we'll get in those 60 squats today. That's what we're looking for. So, and they don't always have to be loaded, so you guys know. But let's just go right at it. Let's get you guys warmed up. Get this in today. I do hope many of you are, doing okay after the storm. We were out of power for a good day and a half. It was a little hot. So, all right, here we go. Let's rock and roll. So we're going to start out with our reverse lunge with rotation. So you guys come down, turn your body to the side, come back, and then rotate. So we're just going to go left and right. If you don't want to come all the way down to the floor, before you rotate, you don't have to. You can just modify that, as I mentioned before, and just rotate up top through that thoracic spine. So you want to feel like you're driving the elbow kind of around to the center of the back, right? Okay, so just keep moving. Wake those bodies up this morning. And then keep alternating. Let's do one more on that other side, and then we're going to move into what I call a lateral toe touch. So I'm going to have you go wide feet, and then from here, you're going to push your hips backwards, right, to reach down for the toes, okay? And as you do that, I really encourage you to sort of challenge that end range, and then come all the way back up to the top, and then switch, to the other side. So we're just going to go left and right a few times, warm things up a little bit. And remember, it's more of a pushing the hip back, right? So you see how the hips are going back. I'm not letting the knee come forward. Okay, hips are back as you go side to side. If you want to just walk it across to the other side, you can also do that. Sometimes what I like to do is take my elbow, drive it into the knee as a little bit of leverage to kind of push that hip out a little bit further to warm things up a little bit. Let's do one more either side. Last one. Drop down, really push through just as much range as feels good for you. And then we're going to go into what I call the 90-90 with reach. So here's how that works. So what you're going to do with that, you guys, is we've done the 90-90 together here. So you kind of rotate the hips down. So now what I'm going to do is as I rotate the hips down, hand will hit the floor, and then I'm going to reach, and I'm going to get a really nice stretch all the way up through the body. And then I'll drop those hips, rotate my legs all the way around to the other side, and do the same thing. So I just reach way up and overhead, pushing through so that you open up the front of that hip as well. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. I can't see who's there yet, but I appreciate you popping in, joining me this morning. Go ahead and switch. We're going to do about 6 of these. We'll call this number 4. So we'll do one more either side, rotate, push those hips up, reach that arm way up and overhead. That should feel good. Last one here. Good. All right, and now we're going to move right into an open hip position. And what I want you to do on this one today is open it up, right? So a lot of times I'll just kind of have you moving forward and back. We're going to do the same thing, except I'm going to let you put that hand down. Use your other hand so that you can kind of keep that knee pushed out. So when you push that knee forward, it aligns. If I show you this way, right? As I push that knee forward, it's aligned over the toe and it's not coming inside. So it helps to kind of have that hand to just push and keep those hips open. Okay, so we'll do that for about, 5 repetitions per side. You can see that I'm keeping that heel, on the floor. I'm not letting that come up. Let's do one more. All right, and switch. All right, so this is going to be the last thing, and we're going to get you guys rocking. So I've got 2, strength sets. So they've got 4 exercises in each. I'm going to work to get through hopefully 2 rounds with you for each. You can go up to 3. So if you want to, come back around and complete a 3rd set after we get done with this together, then you can do that. But that will be up to you today. All right, now what you're going to need today is you need a set of dumbbells or kettlebells. We can make either one work, and I'll give you just options of what you can do, because if you don't have dumbbells or if you don't have kettlebell or whatever it is, you can make it work. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is a goblet squat. So we're going to get our squats in as part of the challenge, and we're going to do 10 repetitions. So we're going to squat, we're going to curl down, we're back and we're up. Stationary up downs, you will not move those hands. They're going to remain in position. And your curtsy lunges, okay, so we're stepping back and we're going to add a hammer curl to that. And then your cross climbs. So I want to talk about the cross climb real quick before I get started. So the cross climb is you're in a push-up position, right? And then I'm going to bring that knee across the body. Now, as I do that, you want to think like knee to elbow, like you're really trying to pull the knee towards the elbow, not like pull the body down towards the knee, okay? That's it. Let's rock and roll. Who we got this morning? Hey, Matt. How you doing, buddy? Miss you. Hey, Sue. Rock on, sister. All right. So let's get going. Grab yourself either one dumbbell or one kettlebell, okay? So I will demonstrate with both. So if you've got your dumbbell, you're holding on to the 2 ends or 2 heads of the dumbbell. Get yourself into a good squat position. Come down, curl the bell down, curl it up, and to the top, okay? So really work full range of motion with your squat. We're going to go to 10 repetitions. Notice I'm not really rushing this thing. I really control that bicep curl at the bottom, okay? You don't want to rush it. Keeping the spine long throughout. So this is going to be 5. I want you guys to keep going. I'll quickly demonstrate with the kettlebell. So I hold on to the horns of the bell, come down, horns down, back up to the top. I call it the horns. You can call it the handle, whatever you want, okay? But when you're curling with a kettlebell, don't get caught up with your elbows out here. That's a really awkward bicep curl. Elbows in, handle down, handle up to the top. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Awesome. Stationary up downs. You will begin in the low plank position. Your hands won't move, okay? So get yourself into the low plank. Feet in position, so you're going to push up right, lower right. Push up left, lower left. Your glutes should remain tight throughout, all right? None of this business. What am I doing wrong? Yep, my butt's way too high in the air, okay? Your body should remain parallel to the floor. Got it? You're going to feel a lot of core on this if you do it right. One more either side. Woo! Rock on. Curtsies with your curl. 2 dumbbells if you have them, okay? So I will demonstrate with your dumbbells first. So if you've got 2 dumbbells, what you're going to do is every time that you step back, right? So every time we step back, we're doing a hammer curl. That just means heads of the dumbbells are up, okay? I'm going to do 10 on either side. That's 6. Let's do 4 more. Nice control, right? Not rushing it. 8. Getting the most out of every rep. 9. 10. Good. We're going to switch it to the other side. You can stay with those kettlebell or those dumbbells. If you just have a kettlebell, we can't necessarily do the curl, but what you are going to do is hold it up in that rack position. I find it just throws people off with a kettlebell to add any kind of curl. If you feel comfortable enough to do that, you can, as long as that weight's not too heavy and it throws you off, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Good. All right, now we're gonna come down into that cross climb. That will complete our first set of 4 exercises. And then we're gonna continue and repeat. And I'm gonna sweat today, y'all, because my AC is still not up and running. So it's hot in here. So glisten. All right, so you guys are down into your high plank position. Remember what I said, you're really pulling the knee. I'll show you here, right? Cross the body. 2, 3, really drive that knee across. 5, that's where we're gonna get all that benefit. 7, 8, 9, 10, last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Grab a glass of water, whatever you got. We're going to go and repeat. Hi, Carla. Oh, this is at 8 p.m. Well, you can always go back. We keep these in archive, so you can always go back and see the videos. Good morning, you guys. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's go back. Grab your dumbbell, kettlebell. You're going to go to your goblet with your curl. We're doing 10 repetitions. All right, here we go. Pull, handle down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. And I'm locking out every time I come up tall, which means glutes tight, quads tight, right? Breathing pattern like this can be tricky, but here it is. Inhale, exhale slightly. Inhale it again, up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, up. Let's do 3 more. Down. 2. Last one, y'all. Awesome. Good. Right back to those stationary up downs. These are slow and controlled. I'm not looking for like the boom, 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 boom. Don't get into that quickness. I want you to slow it down, more time under tension, hips to the ground, and like tighten those glutes like no tomorrow. Okay? All right, here we go. Hands are stationary. They don't move. My glutes are tight. Body is level to the floor. Nice control, right? I'm not rushing. That's 7, 8, 9. You can always hold that top position too. 10. Good, and down. All right, we're gonna hit those curtsies with the curls. Mama's sweating. All right, so I'm gonna get in 2 rounds with you guys today. So the way that I had this set up is that you would get in, if you do 3 rounds, 30 sets of a squat, right, for each one. So that'll hit your 60 squat goal for today if you're in the challenge. All right, here we go. Curtsy and curl. Keep your breathing matched. I think we're at 6. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good. Do a quick shake of the arm, especially if you're using a heavier weight and it's going to be challenging those bicep curls. Maybe not necessarily the legs as much, but definitely the biceps. You guys ready? Here we go. Make sure I got room. Keep that spine neutral, right? Try not to get caught up getting rounded out. Nice and tall. I'm going to count that as 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, we're going to hit those cross climbs. Show me how controlled you can make this for 20 repetitions. That will complete round 1 for at least 2 rounds. Once we finish up today, you want a round 3, go for it, okay? Here we go. Cross, knee to elbow. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Good. Grab that water. Let's go through round 2. We're going to do a full squat to an overhead press. We're going to hit gorilla row, so that's just a little wider base with 2 dumbbells for the row. If you only have a kettlebell and it's a heavier kettlebell, then break up your rep. So hit your row, maybe 8 repetitions per side. We're only doing a total of 10. Single arm swings, you can use either kettlebell, dumbbell, and then an alternating leg lower. Now, full squat to press. 2 dumbbells. If you struggle with an overhead press, take the press out. Don't even bother. Just work your squat, 2 dumbbells in hand. Okay? Hopefully, it'll slip out of my hands because it's hot. Woo! Second floor, no AC. What is it out right now? 72 and humid? Okay, good times. All right, so we're here just like this, right? So it's a full squat. So I am working. If you can, I want to see knees to elbow, or I'm sorry, elbows to knees, and then right up and overhead. Okay? I lock that position at the top. 3, so that means glutes and abdominals are tight. 4, so that I'm not leaning back. 5, doing 5 more. 5, 4, inhale down, exhale up. 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Good. Shake them out a little bit. We're going to move into gorilla row, so I'm just putting you into a little bit wider base. It is important that you keep your back neutral on this. It's, I think, an epidemic for a lot of people, especially in stressful times. We kind of end up like this, right? So you got to be careful that you're not lined up in your row like that, right? So we're going to stick the chest out, neutral neck. So here we go. I'll show you from the side, actually from the front first, and then I'll move, okay? So we got a little bit wider base. Bells are between my feet. I have a neutral spine, and then I drive those elbows up. 2, I'll take it to 5, and then I'll turn directions. 3, 4, if you have really light weight, 5, go more rep. 6, take it to 12, 15 repetitions. 7, 8, I'm taking it to 10 today. 9, 10. Good. Single arm swing time. 1 dumbbell, you're going to look like this. Head of the dumbbell is up. Okay, you're here. 2. Oh, how about I do 10 right with the dumbbell, 10 left with the kettlebell so you can see both. And I'll show you from the side. All right, so if you start with the dumbbell, you start from a standing position. And then we're here. We're going to bring it to the hips. Let the hips be the explosive part of that movement. Then I lock them out at the top. I keep that dumbbell about chest, shoulder height. I don't need to go any higher because I got it. Abs tight, glutes tight. I think that's about 10. Now, if I have a kettlebell, I'm starting to the floor. It's different. Start on the floor, set up in a good position, and I go. Hike to the hip. 1, 2, 3. Movement should look very similar. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you have really light dumbbells, I do like to go single arm, or at least incorporate some single arm because it actually puts a higher demand on the body because now you're fighting a little bit of rotation with that movement. But if you've got light dumbbells, and you're like, well, this is nothing, grab both dumbbells, okay, and just hit your swings at 20 with maybe a little bit more weight. All right, we get to lay down. Thank God, because it's maybe like 2 degrees cooler down here. All right, so we're going to move into our alternating leg lower. So here's what I'd like to see. You can do one of two things. You can put your hands under, right? And you're here. And your head is up unless you start to get neck tension. If you start to get neck tension, relax your head down. It might shorten your range of motion. That's okay. Or you get the hands out from underneath the hips and you could grab those legs at the top position, but you're keeping your rib cage down. You're keeping your lumbar glued into the floor so that this remains all abdominal. And when you grab hold like this, it gives you a nice stretch on the back of that hamstring, you know, as you're coming up to the top, okay? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Set 2. That was great. So we did, that's one round of set number 2. I'm going to repeat that for you, and then we'll rock and roll. Hey, Susan. Thanks for joining. Hi, Gretel. All right, guys, let's get it. Second round. And I just got to keep an eye on my time. But we should be good to go, and then I can go through a finisher for you, or you can just go back and get a third setting. So ideally, I'd love for you to get a third setting. All right, so we're going to hit those squat to presses. You ready? All right, rock and roll. Bring them up. So we're here, elbows to knees, drive up. So we want a full squat on this. So they count for our challenge. 3, taking it to 10, 4, and I'm locking out at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, inhale down, exhale up. You got it. Good. Shake it out just a little bit. We'll hit that gorilla row. So like I said, if you have just a kettlebell and you just got one, or let's say they're uneven, 2 different sizes, what you can do is, for those of you that have your dumbbells, I want you to go hit your 10. You've got 2 bells, they're totally uneven. You can hit it for 5, right? 3, 4, 5. Quick switch. Now you're even. Come on. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right. We're going to hit those single arm swings, 10 per side, kettlebell or dumbbell, whichever you have, okay? Woo, sticky. Here we go. 3, 2, go. Keep your breathing matched. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2. You can put it down in between if you need to make the switch. It's fine. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. We're down to the floor. Alternating leg lower, whichever variation that you want to work. Okay, but try to get your head and your shoulders off the ground if you can. But like I said, if you start to feel neck tension, it's going to take away, from that abdominal work. So you might just need to relax the head down and get here, right? And just shorten that range of motion and make sure that you've got no arch happening in that lumbar spine. No arch in the lumbar spine. If you're really having trouble with the straight arm or the straight leg version, look, 90 degrees, extend the leg out, and now you should be able to keep, that lumbar down to the floor, okay? Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, kids. So that is second set of those 2 circuits I put together of your strength element. Challenge these with load based on what you have at home. And like I said, if you've just got lighter weight, crank up your rep, 12 to 15 repetitions, okay? Now, our finisher, I'm recommending anywhere between 3 and 5 rounds. Pardon me. So I'm going to apologize in advance because I did this combination a while ago, but I kept the snatch at 5 repetitions aside. Now it's 10 repetitions aside. So that's about double, and the burpees remain at 10. So it's a single arm snatch to burpee combo, goal 3 to 5 rounds. Your rest in between each set is entirely up to you. Okay, so here, if you have the dumbbell, let me do that for round 1. I'm going to hit a round 2 with you guys. I think, yeah. Yep, we're good. Okay. So if you've got dumbbell, you're going mid shin, up and overhead, right? So we're here, explosive hip to the top, back down. So I explode it straight up, and then I break down the bottom part of that movement. The breathing, I'm inhaling. Exhale as I drive up. I'm going to do, what, 4 more? 4, 3, 2, 1. Make the switch. Go. Try to have no rest in between that right and left side. 3, 4, and then I will do the kettlebell on the second set to show you. 6, 7, 8, 9. Locking that body out, guys. Don't forget, the top of every rep. Okay, burpees. What are we talking about every time we do burpee? Any variation. Step back, step forward, jump back, jump forward, jump, don't jump. I don't care. You're moving, get it done, make it efficient. You ready? Here we go. Hitting it for 10. That's 5. Two more. Round 1. Grab some water. I'm going to hit a second round with you, and then I'm going to leave you guys to your own devices. Let the heart rate recover a little bit. Oh, I need to get my things on again. I wonder if I have them. If I don't, I will survive. Oh, here we are. Good. All right. For those of you using kettlebell, you don't necessarily need these. I use them because this bracelet spins and it's got a metal piece on it. And on occasion, when that iron hits that metal piece in the wrong place, that don't feel so good. So we're just going to keep that protected. So we're going to move into round 2 with a single arm kettlebell snatch. For those of you sticking with your dumbbell, stick with the dumbbell. Last set with you guys, and then I am going to depart, and you're maybe going to get in some more rounds, okay? All right, here we go. Line up safely to your bell or your dumbbell. 3, 2, 1, go. If you're using that kettlebell, lock that body out. Top position, guys. That's 10. Wherever you are, just keep going. Dumbbell might take you a little longer than the kettlebell might. Not real sure on the timing. I'm going to do 3 more. Good. If you're just finishing up, dumbbell, keep your rep going. When you're ready, Get your burpees. Four more. Last one. All right, come on down. Down your belly. Great place to go. To just breathe. Get your breathing back. Squeeze your glutes in this position. Yo, my face is now a different, darker shade of my shirt. Woo-wee! Okay, it's hot up here. Listen, happy Friday, you guys. I hope you all made it through that storm okay. And I'm wishing you an amazing weekend. Stay strong, stay safe, be well. We miss you. And we'll see you soon, but I'll be back here this time next week. Hopefully a different shade. I'll have AC. All right, rock on, guys. See you later.